Picking up from where we left off last time, I'm going to get a new piece of chipboard. This is a Tony's frozen pizza box. You can use a regular piece of paper, but you're also going to need a ruler and a pencil or marker. And what I'd like you to do is draw another gigantic plus sign vertically and horizontally to, again, divide up your paper or your chipboard into 4 equal sections. Doesn't have to be perfect, just do your best. All right, let's get the rest of our art supplies, paintbrush and water, of course. And today we're going to be using light blue and green. If you have regular blue, that's fine also. Yellow and brown, and our 5th color for today is going to be purple. I'm going to use this light lavender purple. Okay, you're also going to need some paper towel. And I've got this second piece of chipboard, and this is going to be for my palette, where I mix my paints. Let's start off with the blue. Give yourself a little M&M sized blob of blue paint, just like we did last time. We're conserving our paint. And today I'd like you to wet your brush before you dip it in the paint. And with side-to-side brush strokes, I want you to cover the upper left square of your artwork. Now, since we're going to be etching into our upper left square, it's important that you give yourself a nice thick coating. A thick coating may require that you need 2 or even 3 blobs of paint, so refresh your paint and make sure you get it on there nice and thick. Go back and forth until you have completely covered the square with a thick layer of paint. And again, I'd like to point out that having a paintbrush with a flat edge is ideal for this kind of painting. If you don't already have one, be on the lookout at the store. Maybe you can get one, because this is not going to be the only time we're painting. But a flat edge brush allows you to get right up until the edge. Great job. Okay, so now we're going to be using the other end of the paintbrush. We did this last rotation and we're doing it again, but this time I want you to etch into your thick layer of paint some swirls. That's right. And you can do them going to the right or going to the left, but using swirls of various sizes, I want you to apply a firm pressure and fill up the entire blue square with various swirls, just like you see here. Okay, now that you've finished that, we're going to clean off our brush. Remember, it's side-to-side strokes, really pushing the bristles down flat on the bottom of your water container to get all of the paint off and clean your brush. Once you're done, get your paper towel. Give it a slight and gentle pinch. Don't work those bristles too hard. And don't forget the other end of your paintbrush, which should have some paint on it. Okay. Our next step is going to be draw a dashed horizontal line with a pencil or marker across the middle of the upper right square, because we're going to be doing 2 different green patterns. Give yourself an M&M size blob of green, wet your brush, and with that green paint, again, I want you to cover with side-to-side brush strokes this area with a thick layer of paint, because we're going to be etching again using the other end of the paintbrush. If you have a layer that's not thick enough, the etching won't really turn out well. So it's important that you use a little bit of extra glue. I'm going to be using 2 blobs. And once it's done, use the reverse side of your paintbrush. And on the top section, I want you to do vertical lines that they've got a little bit of squiggle to them. I don't want perfectly straight lines. On purpose, I want you to give it just a little bit of squiggle. Go from left to right and fill the whole thing up with vertical lines. And then, on the bottom section, I just want you to do small circles, little pock marks. So fill up the bottom section of your upper right square with little circles. Put them in randomly, and if you can manage it, it's different sizes too. This is going to be for cactus. You'll see. We'll get there next rotation. Okay. Clean off your brush on both ends, side to side, along the bottom of your water container. And do not forget to get your paper towel. And just like last time, you want to gently get the paint off, just like you see here. And don't forget the other side of your paintbrush. All right, and you are done for this rotation. Great job. Let it dry, and don't forget to take a picture and upload it to Schoology.